All right, hello everybody. This is a new video. I'm going to be talking about news and how the news affects the markets and how the news shows where the market's going to be going, when to trade, when to not trade. News is actually a really important thing for the markets because when you trade, you don't know how the market will be moving unless you have a strategy down, but knowing the news for that day will help you understand the direction that the market will be moving. It's very helpful. So I'm going to be teaching that what it is. So you can see examples like right here where the market is very steady. It's moving up. There's no really action happening at all over here. But then boom, market open. High volatility drops, markets moving up, down, consolidation, volatility, and then right here. And you're wondering why this huge one wick candle at the 15-minute happened is because the news today. Trump posted a tweet and he said, I'm pleased to report that the United States of America and the country of Iran have had, over the last 2 days, very good, productive conversation regarding a complete total resolution of our hostilities in the Middle East. Based on the tenor and tone, these in-depth, detailed, and constructive conversations will continue throughout the week. I have instructed that the Department of War to postpone any military strikes against Iranian power plants and energy infrastructure for the 5-day period. Meaning, like this tweet, it seems like nothing, but the president speaking out on the war and pausing that war in Iran going on made this huge candle wick happen. We can go to 30-minute again. It's there, 1 hour. It was wicked out. It plus you can see the low volatility of this market. I was just moving down and then boom, launched up. Again, that's one reason that you should always look at news before you're trading, because understanding how news or understanding how news will be that day will help you understand where the market will be. So an app that helps me a lot is called Forex Factory. I'll put it in the link below, but Forex Factory actually shows you what is happening that day. So you can see it right here. Let me click on this arrow. But every single day, Monday the 23rd today, we had no high impact news. We had a mid news, the orange folder, but yellow is no impact. It won't affect the market as much as it does. Now, tomorrow, we will have red days. We'll have red folders. 4:30 in the morning, 5:30 in the morning, 9:45 around market open. So I probably won't be trading around market open. And we also have CPI around 8:30 p.m. CPI, FOMC actually make the market move really high or low. It just depends on how the news will go. But anytime there's CPI or FOMC, or we'll go back and look at last week's, there was again CPI right here, and I'll try to find an example of when that happened. So I'll show you that. But unemployment changes also make the market move. Just honestly, any red folder days are just high volatility markets and shouldn't be traded as seriously as these yellow news folders, because trading on yellow news is so much better than trading on orange and red. So I'll try to find this. So let's go to CPI that happened on Wednesday, March 11th at 8:30. So March 11th, 8:30. You can see it right here. Let's go to a lower time frame. March 11th at 8:30. Right here. Usually what happens is the market stays quiet, moves up and down, but then once market open hits, there's a huge launch up or huge launch down. It's just the market entering the stock exchanges opening up. But what happened in March 11th was, instead of it opening at 9:30, it already started moving at 8:30 right here. Market already moves down, and it's crazy. This one candle wick is supposed to take those stops, take those lows, and wick anyone out of the trades that they're in. But it's not as effective. We also had FOMC. I'm pretty sure that this, let's find that. We had FOMC, not that day, but yes, over here. Yep. Wednesday, March 18th. Right here. You can see market was super calm all the way up till market open, 9:30. Then we had movement at 9:30 market open. Also, we had CPI on FOMC day. So this was the early market open. And then we had actual market open right here. Day moved slow. And then when we had FOMC, the market just dropped. So it's a lot of things to show why it's always important to look at news. Again, Forex Factory is where you want to look. Twitter for Trump's tweets and everything he says, because that will affect how the market will move the next day. Anytime I open up my trading view or anything like that, I will check Forex Factory and I'll check if Trump said anything, because those are the two most effective things that you need to know before entering into a trade or knowing when to trade that day. But that is it about news. It's not a big topic to learn. If you don't understand what I'm saying, of course, I do not take that as disrespect at all. You should totally go to a different video and try to find it and understand it for yourself. But news is something you need to learn before trading, because if you don't understand news, you're going to have days and you won't understand why the market moved like that. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe and leave a like.